Hey, I'm Andy, and you're watching Midland Outdoors. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the SCCY CPX2 9mm. That was what, like 5 or 6 takes?
Something like that.
Should be able to pull something off that. Okay, so here we got the box. Let's see what comes inside. So we got a coupon for an Arma laser and a DeSantis holster. We've got the warranty card information there. We've got the instruction manual. Wow, it's got color pictures in it. That's pretty nice. Let's see. We've got 2 flat magazine bases. We have the test caliber, or the test casing from the factory, the date it was fired, who it was tested by, and all. Now, the first time we opened it, there was a lock on there. That's what these keys are for. We went ahead and took that off for this video. Didn't want to fiddle with it. And we get 2 magazines. There's one there, empty. And then one in the gun as well, empty. Go ahead and check the gun. Alright, gun is empty, chamber is empty. That comes in a really nice foam padded little box, so it's pretty nice. Alright, so here we have the SCCY CPX2 in 9mm. To my knowledge, they only make it in 9. I haven't seen it in any other calibers. There's 2 variants. There's a CPX1, which has a safety, and then the CPX2, which does not have a safety. Let's run over some of the features. Right off the bat, we notice these nice finger grooves here. Good serration on the slide there. It's got pinky extensions here on the magazine, and they also come with a flat like we saw earlier. So the profile looks really good, looks really comfy. This is looks to be like a polymer. I think they have their own plastic, their own proprietary plastic. But these little holes you see back here are supposed to be a recoil relief system. So let's see. Fits in the hand really well. I like the profile a lot. I've kind of got some meaty hands, and it fits right back into my palm real smooth. Check the magazine release. Drops it. The slide lock. Now notice that the slide lock doesn't want to release the slide even without the magazine in there. But if you pull it back and press down, then it comes forward. That's an interesting bit. The slide's also fairly hard to pull back, and I know it's new. It'll break in some, but I see a lot of guys are buying these for their girlfriends or their wives and stuff, or a lot of women buying them for themselves, and I don't know. You know, it's kind of got a heavy trigger pull. Check this out. It's 9 pounds. So it is consistently heavy, but it's very deliberate. You know when it's going to break. It's not squishy. It doesn't stack up or anything on you. There's a little bit of play until you get to the trigger. Just a little bit though. And the reset is almost all the way out. I don't know if you can hear it. Click. Okay. So that's an interesting thing. Double action only, obviously. Feels really good in the hand, either hand. Looks like I can work the controls with my left hand as well as my right hand. The sights. I like these sights. It's a 3-dot system. There you go. Line it up for you. It's really bright, really vibrant. I like that a lot. So overall, fit and finish, it looks good. There's no finishing marks, no Mars in the plastic or anything. It looks all good. Came nice and clean. Does have a metal guide rod, so that's nice, which I would expect it to have. I want to take a second and say these run about $275 to about $285. Every now and then you can catch them new for about $250. So just to give you an idea of the price. Alright, so we're going to show you the disassembly real quick. Go ahead and drop the magazine out of there. Lock the slide back, just like that. You need to take, you can take a cartridge or a coin or something. There's a little little ledge on the takedown pin here. A bit of force. That comes out. We're going to take the slide, hold it, and pull it off the frame. Just like that. It's got some weight relief here. It was really nice. Got a lot of debris in it because I was shooting it earlier. Metal rails and everything. That's nice. Alright, then we've got the slide. Again, really good serration on the slide. I like that a lot. It's a little on the heavy side, just by itself, the slide is. Overall, the gun's pretty light. But we'll go ahead and take it apart here. Take out the guide rod. We can pop out the barrel. So we got just the slide. Again, pretty dirty. Had it out of the range earlier. Now we've got the barrel here. Good little feed ramp on there. And let's see if we can look in the barrel here. Oh yeah. Here we go. Got some good grooves in there. Alright. Let's get her back together. Take the slide here. Put the barrel back in. Guide rod goes right in there. There's like a little cutout for it in the bottom of the barrel. Just like that. Okay, now, when you're putting the slide back on, you want to make sure that the barrel is pressed down just a little bit. It's not even with the rest of the slide. If it's up here, you're not going to be able to get it back together, and you're going to be frustrated. But you just want it to rest off of that just a little bit. Back on the slide there. Excuse me, throw it back on the frame there. Push that down a little. Alright, throw it back on the frame here. Just like that. Slide lock back. There we go. Barrel comes up. And a little hole in the barrel. I'll line that up here with our takedown pin. Put our takedown pin back in, snaps into place. Release the slide. Good to go. Well, let's take her out to the range and see how she does. Interesting. So, when I went to rack that first round, the slide came back, and then it came back up, but it didn't go, it kind of hung on the mag, or I don't know what it hung on. Could be the mag, could be the next round. So something to keep in mind. Another thing that I've noticed is there is a slide release lever. And I don't know if it's because the gun is so new or not, but that slide release lever does not want to release the slide. You physically have to grab the rack and push forward. Now, again, just went to rack around, and for the second time in a row, it hung up. And that was with a different magazine, so I don't know if it's getting hung on the feed lip or what. We'll try it again. Let's go take a look downrange. So as we can see, this was my point of aim. My first round went up here. I was anticipating the recoil. It's quite a heavy trigger. But there, and then one way down here. So, my final review of the gun. It's got a really heavy trigger. And again, I don't know if it's because it's new or not. The slide is really hard to pull back. And then 2 times on 2 different magazines, we had the slide come forward, get stuck a little, and then chamber the round. So I don't know if it's getting hung on the feeding lips there or what. But if I absolutely had to take this gun to war, I guess I would. But other than that, between the recoil and the trigger pull, I know there's tons of different options out there. Thanks a lot for watching Midland Outdoors. Stay tuned for more videos.